Hi, thank you for subbing for my class today. The purpose of this video is to go over kind of the layout of the room, some of the procedures and routines, so that you are prepped up for today. When you enter my classroom, what you should notice is my computer will be on. It will have the agenda on. I'm still working on it, but just kind of guarantee that you'll see an agenda. My computer's right here. Okay, it's going to be on for today. And the agenda will be shown on the screen. And to show on the board, underneath my table, there is a controller right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab the controller. Okay, and target the on button to the projector. You should hear a click, and the screen should come on. So we're going to give it a little time while that's going on. So while that's turning on, kind of the layout of the room right behind me. I will have the seating chart in the binder as well. There should be about 16 desktop computers, and if you go towards my laptop cart area, there should be about 18 laptops already plugged in. Alright, and so at the end of every class, make sure that the students do plug in their laptops so that the classes afterwards get a little bit of power. Here's the screen right here. So it's on. It doesn't have the agenda yet, but you will have that on for pretty much the whole day. And when you are done, you are going to press the power button on the remote right here and point towards the screen. It's going to ask for you to either power off, and you're going to press the power button again, and it'll turn off. Please do that before lunch so that it's not on pretty much for the whole day. Also added to my video is there's an area right behind my desk where there's a lot of supplies right there. Students will have no access to this area, so if you see students kind of browsing through this area, make sure they don't touch anything back there. I'm still organizing a couple things back there. If students need to use a bathroom or use a restroom, they will need a hall pass, and the hall pass will look like this right here. It's a big wooden board with the word hall pass on it. All right, make sure they ask you for permission, and they'll get that. Give them about 5 minutes to go to the restroom, get some water, whatever. If it gets really hot in my room, go to the back of the classroom. You should see a little panel that looks like this right here. Zoom up a little bit, and to power on the fan, press this button, and you should see that it's on the 3rd level. If you want to decrease the speed of the fan, press the bottom here. Okay, just make sure that at the end of the day you press that button, that on button again. That's on, that's off right now, and the fans should stop or slow down after that. And if you need to open some windows, just go to the windows and just prop them open back here so that air flows. This room gets fairly hot, especially when all the computers are on at the same time. Some students will be needing some webcams, so there's going to be a box of webcams in the center table. So they can borrow that and use it at their computers. Just make sure to remind them to place their webcams back so that the next class can use it. They will also have access to plastic baggies of mice and and headphones. Some bags will have a mice in the headphones, and some bags will have mice. We'll need to replenish the headphones later on. In the back of the room, there should be 4 laptops plugged in. Right now there's 3 laptops plugged in right here. And these are my backup computers. Just in case laptops or desktops don't work. So in case they don't work, like this one desktop right here, which is desktop number 8. Okay, it will have a sign on the bottom that says out of order. Please use a backup computer. And so the backup computer should be one of those 4 computers back there. They should be plugged in and ready to go in case a malfunction does happen. Subplan will be on the table. Subplan will look like this. There's nothing in there yet. I'll get to work on that one so that there's some content in there. And just in case you need to contact somebody, right next to my laptops here is a board, corkboard, and there's some phone numbers. And I think the phone number that you want to be concerned about is 3108, which is a counselor on duty, so that somebody can come down and help you out just in case anything does happen. At the end of the day, make sure you shut down my computer. Right here, let me show you my screen. I'm going to zoom up near. Kind of hard to see, but right here, there's that start menu right here. Sorry, let me zoom up right here. There's that start menu here. Alright, press the power button. It's going to ask you to shut down, and if you can shut down for me, that would be great. And the last thing to notice is at the end after your last class, to make sure that your students put up the chairs. Usually I have the grazed chairs stacked up, and I have the stools propped up on the big tables in the back, so that it's all organized for the custodians to sweep underneath. Again, thank you for taking on my class. I know there's a lot of things, but that's just enough for you to get started to manage my classroom. Other than that, thank you again, and hope you have a good class for today. All right.